Hello now.
Hello.
Ah, finally, you joined us.
Yes. So,
Are you ready for us tonight?
um,
When is your anniversary?
it's the next month, August,
August what?
August 28th,
Tom!
25th. Sorry,
Ah, we are free. Yeah.
28th is my birthday actually, so it's August 25th.
25th.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we will see. We will see. Yes, Nana. Nana. No, she's on air. She knows. Are you not? You're not. You're on air. She knows she's on air. Alright, so now it's been a while.
Yes. So I've
Uh,
been busy here and there. Work is eating all my time up.
it is not eating all
So,
your time. They are paying you for it. They are paying you for
hmm,
it, so it's all good. Yes, Nana is here, Miss Philo is here. They are both listening to you now. I'll do the introduction very shortly, and then we'll go into tricky, no topic time. Our topic is funny as well as a bit very serious, because I've heard too many stories of that kind of thing in our circles lately. So hopefully, we have enough examples to share, and then we can find out reasons why it is so. So, stay on for me. We'll be back with you in just 1 minute, all right?
okay.
Topic time. Topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
All right, so many individuals experience disappointment when reuniting with their partners after a period of living apart abroad due to a combination of various factors. And sometimes they, or most of the time, they end up separating again and eventually end up divorcing. These issues lead to all kinds of things, and I've heard too many of those stories. So tonight, if you have examples or certain reasons why these things happen a lot, you can share them with us. This is a learning exercise for all of us, especially our young ones who are so eager to travel and yet have their hearts with somebody out here in Ghana. All right? So tonight on Topic Time, we are discussing why do most people suffer disappointment often when they come for their partners and travel abroad to live with them after years apart. Okay, so joining us on the topic time for tonight are Na Donko and Nana Ehuntehun and Miss Philo. Hello, Na.
Hello.
Good to have you once again. And because we have missed you, you are going to do most of the talking here. All right,
Wow.
and whether you have experience in it or not. But I'm sure you've heard similar stories. I mean, to break the ice, one I heard was a man who came to Ghana after a few years abroad, took his girlfriend there. After a few months of living with a girlfriend, this woman reports that the man was abusing the guy. The guy was abusing her, and it meant that the guy had to run for his life and has ended up in Ghana. And since then, it has been tough for him to even make a way back to that place.
Wow.
All he did was just come for this lady because you are the one I want to live with. And so I'm going abroad with you. And the payback has not been pleasant at all. So my first question would be that how does moving to another country affect a person generally, to the extent that you think you know this person, right?
Okay.
And suddenly you get out there with them and they have a completely different character and behavior towards you. So, to the three of you, that's my question. What happens? Is it something that happens to the body, the mind, or the soul? What is it?
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Nabueche. How are things?
Oh, everything is fine.
Thank God. It's a long time. Yeah,
Yes, it's been a long time.
I just said this is a simple thing.
Okay.
There is a saying that yes, it should bind. I say you say won't mean finish. And these things normally happen. To my opinion, is the laws of the country that they are in. And then the people forget that. For the one that you just said, and then they're in a girlfriend. So that one, there so many things do happen. I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of cases concerning girlfriends and that kind of thing. But the issues normally that happens that we have is about marriage. I know they've forgotten that. Yeah, Ghana for. So whatever happens, will come back to your home country or your motherland. It's about the laws of the place, that's how they use their laws. This is we say, what don't say kind of paper?
The law favors women.
The law favors women. But they've forgotten and they don't know why the laws of that state favors women. Do you know what? One country that I know, their first priority is children.
Okay.
Followed by women. Followed by old women. Old age. The aged. The last, it comes with their pets, which is commonly their dogs. Men comes the last part of it. But if you ask them the reason, it's so simple. Children doesn't know anything, and the children will tend to come and be in the shoes of theirs. So it's like they have reasons to waste. But yeah, we don't know the reasons, but it just follows it as the way it is. So you have cases whereby they will leave Ghana or they will move from Ghana to any of the Oyibo Krum. As soon as they get there, they've forgotten that they are Ghanaians, for which they have culture. Our norms are so superior. They forget it.
Just because you've flown.
Since you're Oyibo Krum, if you do rough, I'll report you. And if they make the report is not a genuine report too. A report with lies attached to it. We'll say before Nakasa run the yard. So the person will just add some and there are certain things this issue that you just brought, or this topic. It is something that I have about almost 30 cases. It's a big issue. If they leave Ghana right now, give them the first 3 years. That one, they tend to be sober.
They've not find their feet.
They've not find their feet.
So when they start making fines, going out and doing stuff, then they get people to.
I have one that is my own. My Obika say Mia Kasame biological.
Brother.
Went to the UK, went to US. Felt that okay, my wife. It's not a girlfriend. My wife. We have kids. No, they have one daughter, who is about almost 18 years. So now I've been there for a longer time, so let me come and pick you so that we can start a good family over there. Or they could do US about things. So now they were like California, whatever, forgotten the names of them. No, okay, so I said work Accra, Takrady. They said I want to visit a friend at Kumasi.
Okay.
So the guy, I've been with you we've come there for almost 3 months. I got, luckily for you, get 10 years visa per my documents. We do UK. We do US. Who do US? You said you want to visit a friend. We've been together for 2 months or 3 months. I said, okay, go visit your friend. As you are going, you pack maybe 80% of your luggage.
Hey.
And I asked why. So because he's your friend, some of the luggage, some of the things belongs to. It's like Amnade.
Okay.
So let me go and then give it to her. Accepted, go. Not knowing that that person is a boyfriend.
So she wasn't going to see a lady.
No.
But she
I
created the
heard
impression.
my brother nearly got mad.
Hey.
You see, look at this. My before if Ghana, walk otokraba, and I've picked you up, saying that you are my wife. The family sat down. What baby do? Ube do 3 months. You said you are going to visit a friend. You've been with your friend first month. Man, you can't be with someone for that period because they always think about bills. So the bill of the person will go up. You've used the water for this number of period and it will go up. So come back. Or remember, another month has come. No. Let me make inquiries. Before realizing, the lady was not picking the call. Some card the assassin. Nenibano who saw call inquiries to friend we call like before realizing this girl is even the girl is enjoying herself like any other thing. Even one way the other, having a document that is the husband.
Wow.
What?
So if they promote from Ghana to the Oyibo
plane
No.
ticket now.
Then it's like they've arranged everything cry before she left. She and the ex the boyfriend had arranged everything.
No, you cannot say even it's the ex because I knew you. I was in Ghana.
Let's hear
before I left Ghana to that place. You were my wife.
Which we are still legally married.
Yes.
By.
Hello now.
Yes, sir.
Share what you have with us too,
I think most of our people, when they get to, when they travel out, they just try to copy the culture of those in that area or community, or let's say that country.
Okay.
You know that most of the times we as Ghanaians, we hear that, just like Nana said, the laws favors the female, so they tend to go and then misbehave there. I think we have a friend, my husband and I, we have a couple friend that you might even know them. They were in our church, they traveled out. They were friends actually. And all of a sudden there has been a change in the attitude of the lady because she has gotten friends there. So it looks like when they get to wherever they are going, they try as much as possible to copy the attitude of those that they meet or those that they come into contact with. And it really goes a long way to really disturb the other couple. This person that I'm talking about the guy is really going through a lot. Just because the lady has met people fortunately or unfortunately, she got a work before the man. So it's like, boss and all that. So she's kind of copying the attitude of those that she works with. In Siyama, it's really affecting the marriage. It's really affecting their relationship. She went there and she went to copy the culture of others. You know, these things are normal outside, but then here in Ghana, you can't just misbehave towards your husband and go stop. No, actually, that's what we were thinking, but Odyssey. And you know, that place, when you get there, and you know, Sebein Obanera or Betchin. A higher support have a thing that Hannah and Brennan shut down you, my baby Adam. Today, be a business and here, but taking on, really take it on before the Lord deals with him. But I want to, the least chance you be. And it's quite unfortunate there, but you know, skin you now, no pray. Or maybe see anything kind of quiet. So like she has the upper hand until she's misbehaving. So she's kind of being adaptive to their attitude, their culture, and other things. And I would say first of all, they copy culture and the attitude of their other people that they meet, and also
yeah, I'm listening.
Sometimes when they get outside, they just want to explore and see what's going on. Okay, I've lived in Ghana all this while. In my area, in my family, They do this, they do that, we do this, we do that. You know, most of the times we believe that when you go outside there, your Christian life changes because of in your time in Kwachapul, they're always at work because of the hours they pay them hourly. They are most of the times, yeah, in the office or at work more than being at church and all that. So they kind of copy some new things that they have experienced or they have seen in life. Easy get it. Into no feel the church going is for lazy people. But here in Ghana, if you don't go to church, it means that you have on some. But then if you go to church, it means you are doing your own self. You are a lazy person. Because instead of going to church, you have to be at work. Since you are paid hourly, you have to be at work so that you'll be able to earn something. So
No, the church issue, this one, normally, saying that in Ghana, no,
How the way you are.
no, it's in Ghana, when you don't go to church, go for the yabonsa. But bringing all the Bible ben, look room, and co church are normal. I just wanted to find out. I mean, he just made that statement. I want to.
Is it that you feel like
re-echo it for us? No, to re-echo it for us.
You heard her loud and clear. You heard her loud and clear.
She was only emphasizing the point.
No, that's why I said to echo it.
Oh, that being echo you. Oh, you are watching a class.
That you, chap on the muku. But made in the day.
In him Bible, no.
Brenino, no, that in the bed and Cassano.
She made like one who call church, they see you as you are lazy. And then here, I'm crying there, a bonsam. Yeah. So she was just.
That's why I said, just to let Ghanaians also know that.
Don't you realize that you wait through?
No, wait, you are better.
I don't on time class or anything. Oh, come bosom. It's the whole year, 4 times and a quarterly.
I'm not like you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, anyway.
And some people too. No, let me add this little one. Some too, when they get there, it's the kind of friends they associate themselves with is also a factor. Sometimes some will even go there with clear conscience. On your dream say, obey ni kumbi biasa man for phone. Oh, I jano obe show so. I will share the oma be man show so. You see, then they start influencing us. So if the person is the peer pressure type now, when the thing gets to her and she can't soak it, then she decided to
do some of those
to do those things. So sometimes it's the kind of people they associate themselves with.
Okay. So, okay, I think we've said a few of this, that the factors that make it so attractive, especially for women to disappoint their men after landing abroad with them. So you've said a few of them. Are there any more factors? Is it that all of a sudden the men are not attractive anymore, or what is it?
No, it says like that's as now was saying. The thing is, as soon as they get there, the culture of that country, that's Philo also pointed out, that so you may be a bruni beginning show be sian yobin, be hinsu yobin, and it's shared responsibility. Ghana had how need to prepaid, how need to fees, how need all the responsibility tend to be on the man, but in that place, they all try as much as possible to put things in place and get the same thing done. So that makes it like that over there. And for them, I'll put this funny thing. Once the 73-year-old man came to Ghana, then got a lady of 25 years pregnant. So as soon as he went back, then he said, okay, fine. If that is the case, then let me let this lady come and give birth in or at where I am, which is he's outside. Ibokro.
Okay.
The lady got there, gave birth, get the necessary documents, then said the man is no, the man is old.
Santana, why in Santana?
He doesn't want the man anymore. And it's a serious issue because no Nipano 73 years. Wabagana, Ejahom Wada, you've gotten pregnant. The person says, okay, fine, I don't want you to give birth here. I want you to go and give birth over there so that the baby gets the nationality, that kind of thing.
And she had a motive.
The lady came in with a motive.
So her motive was
to go there. That's one there. Because it was people that I know those who influenced the man to send a girl. You get it? But the lady got there, and because of friends, it's as you said, friends,
peer pressure,
contribution here much. Because they were at Hamburg. I don't want to mention the place too.
But you did.
The lady is having some friends at Berlin. So these friends will definitely convince or confuse.
These friends aren't married.
For that one, I'm right. Yeah. Okay, it will also
possible.
Because there were some guys apart. But the lady now is having a document. But what the lady doesn't know is that the man is trying to take custody of the baby. And after that, there's procedure that you can follow that your documents will be withdrawn.
Okay.
And the man has started
I think the lady has heard you.
Oh well.
On the Zeno app.
On the Zeno app.
If she's listening, she should now realize that the decision that she has taken is a dangerous decision.
God. And sometimes a personal growth and changes also comes in. Is it because you guys were apart? Sometimes they feel like, no, now our preferences are different. Now my values and my interests, it's quite different. So me going there, say me could do on my interest as a son. Someone had a maybe a mini banana baby na moria. Me okay. Now the person's interest in doing certain things has changed. The values.
Chips.
And the value be set some goals be amano. So if we don't sync, no, you may want this, no. Mesu masa me figana baby na mabao. Mame so men chile. Mame so men boile. I want to know town. I want to go to those big places. Mame so men quiet shopping. Meanwhile, you may be telling the person that, oh, daddy, those clothes are, let's buy this grade of clothes and all that. But the person in interest, no, of let's say so be who said no, me so on also about do you get it? So that one sometimes and also is a factor. When they don't think like that, they have different opinions and interests now. It also creates a kind of confusion, misunderstanding between them, then it ends up.
Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
Same. We are adding to the factors that make it so attractive, especially for women, to disappoint men after landing abroad with them.
Sometimes as humans, we'll be having a plan. So, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. Immediately she gets to her destination, the plans changes. So, okay, I'm going to be with my man, and we'll do this together, we'll do this together, we'll do this together. My young pony day, we could have with Nina Bisiano. She has gone a bit further with her education. Now, being our fan in Pono, Beino has been doing a menial job, at least to keep the family running. But Bisiano, because she has a little qualification, everything changes once. Like, maybe to her, you are not my class. Me hit a master, so I want somebody who's also having his master. So it's like the different pace of life has changed. She has changed the pace of life. Oh, we're gonna let know him in class, but Oko Drabuchin, the face has changed. Over doing a class now, so new class 1 or class 6. So they are no longer classmates. And also, what actually sometimes deactivate relationships or maybe is probably a poor communication history that has happened before. Sometimes the conversations that they have are not very, very honest. Today be a being a mawaya where they if you know you know $500, or $100. But Okodu one way when they onto them, maybe probably the man is taking higher than what he was communicating to her down here. Or she will feel a bit disappointed. And the communication that was given her is not what she's seeing at the moment. Yeah, it also boils down to the fact that you have disappointed her by lying to her. The trust break and all sorts of misunderstandings, arguments setting. And so also Bendama, Oma, like since you have lied to me, I don't trust you anymore. So let's go our separate ways. Or she'll be living with you, but she'll give you a hell. Like she'll make you live in hell. Though you'll be in the house, but you'll be living in the hell.
Anyway, you're listening to Topic Time here on the Orange Lounge. We are on Radio Max 105.1 FM every Wednesday night between 7 and 10 p.m. Tonight we are looking at the situation where people, or mostly men, come for their wives or girlfriends or fiancés and take them abroad, and the relationship not only collapses, but the men are put in very miserable, very heartbreaking situations. Okay, my last question on this will be that will you encourage any guy to go live abroad with his wife or girlfriend?
Yes, for me, I will. That is, if you trust the person, you should know whom
About
you
what
are
has
with.
happened to these people? They've also trusted these ladies
There are
all
some
along.
people. There are some to that like, maybe you're quite 10 years. 10 years, there a lot has happened behind you. 10 years,
fine.
a lot has happened, and even the situation where there is poor communication, maybe you guys don't communicate frequently, so that bond is not the bond. I say achia. But like where the communication has been effective, maybe I'll call 3 years, 4 years, no about fun. That one the changes no any marks out. By 10 years, 15 years, a lot has gone. This is a new person. She has changed totally in your absence because and you might be a onion was in attitude. Into what the call no more or environment, and that person wouldn't be the same person that you knew. But for me, I would advise that like a better possible, so be worry. Now the way recall. If it is possible, you can even move together. That's why we should go together. Do you understand? But you say you're from born in studio, name say son, obi onyeno, onye.
Wait, you're from when I then?
Onyim de wasa.
Okay. Hey, and you know,
so like that one too. But do you know that now there are some guys out there, if they want to settle down, they want a Ghanaian women to settle with, but they will tell that no, Nipano, the person should be in the country before. They wouldn't want to marry you, then bring you there because of these issues.
Okay.
There has been several of them, and like they say, Omasama, when you talk to them, that's what they say. No, say wahada that dia, because of and who be painting and say aboasrewa. Or didn't background.
So the Proverbs
Do you get it? So I did because what Ninyan Kumbi obi the beatino. So he wouldn't want to experience that. Okay, then if I young netty, Cromana se me worry na so yes sir. That one me mbo kabiai. I don't know whether you understand it.
I get
So
you.
now that's what they are doing. But for me, if you know the woman that you are with, now we trust that much. Mama and Chebebree, a child, Nipanaji Metiniasisa. And then you should also know the kind of friends the person associates herself with before pardon. Because the boy morning now for football, and so on, or some akata find to be any brabia or such a person in the car. I won't put a bona prema and more. Maybe you are not into that, which may lead the person to do.
All right.
Yes.
To me, I disagree.
Okay.
With the view of taking the partner.
You won't encourage anybody to do that.
With the view, or with that word, why is it so? Because when you want to keep them married, the two of you should agree that you, the husband, you go. Me being the wife, let me be here, so that their respect and everything will be as the way it is. Because if you are there and you hear cases, how men are being treated by women that they've sent them, just few that you see that the woman will go and make sure that the man or the guy follows it later. Just few women that you see that they are still showing sign of respect. Just very few. But as she was saying, like if they go, you see them over there, they are doing whatever they are doing to sustain their marriage. By situation doesn't favor them. Because as they work in hours. So maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, you'll be working. And the men normally works more hours than the woman. If the woman is pregnant, right now, his hours automatically is being cut down. When she gives birth, hours cut down. So you, the man, needs to work for more hours before you can take care of the house.
Okay.
No, that period, you not start here, because the hours may not be the same. No, okoshe brunini there. For which the white men or the white couples, when they get married, when you go to them, you realize that women, if the two of them are there, you see the woman cooking. But if you go to the black, like Ghana for who call blacks in Ghana, they want to tell you that Bema knew so Bema too can go to the kitchen.
Okay, now will you encourage any guy to do this?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will, because it strengthens the relationship. Because you living here, probably I would talk in favor of the married couples.
Okay.
Your wife, or you living abroad, your wife is living here. What is a long distance relationship, and the relationship would basically be about phone calls, video calls, and all that. But the purpose, or the main purpose for marriage, is not accomplished. At least, how would the both of you make out? So if the two of you are together, it kind of bondens and strengthens the relationship. It binds the two of you together, unlike you both living apart. So I would advise, if possible, every man who has traveled out and is married should come for the wife. Because Nancy Muya, you find say Nancy Muya is so to also say room high cold kakra. The weather is a bit cold.
Yes,
so you leaving
very,
your
very
wife,
cold.
staying there by yourself.
Well, the coldness nakasa. Now you this just small rain, no.
Oh, now we are not.
No, but now should not come with the weather.
You don't like the word cold?
Oh
no. No, now use another word. Aye.
Okay, send your word and I know.
That is very fair.
Send your word and I know. I say fine. I will check the weather is cold. What I say, and before I say, your mindset me say, if a man cheats, it's normal. Or no one say one ABR na or kids will be or digital any. What I say, but Obama ain't mean yes sir. Because yes, Oba funny nature will be your mind. But if a member is normal.
Nana is saying something, and listen.
Now, normally, as you are saying, you say way, but it's difficult for men to, like men outside, to be cheating.
I see.
The Ghanaian men.
It's not
I
difficult,
mean, no, the
Nana.
black men. Because it's like,
Nana, it's not difficult at all.
oh, it's difficult simply because it's like he's thinking about my man with 20 euro. That 20 euro, no, converting, what they were converting about Ghana scheme CCR. I remember that when one guy, we went to some place, they called the place out. Okay, we went to a place, and a guy said, if you go to the you see them, and he said, Nana Ukwa, we are Omonji Keshibiao. Now, my mind was not. Toka Omonji Keshibiao, I'm saying, to Omonji Keshibiao, to my dream person, so Omonji say, he said, oh, wait, there's 150 euro per. Do you know what? That time the euro was 16 cedis or it was 23 cedis. I forgot it was
So
I just made conversion part. Hey,
So because of finance and
no, it's not because of the final, but it's not like
it's not like if somebody would do it, it's expensive to do it.
to do it over
All right,
there.
all right.
And then one thing to see, because the women have upper hand, sometimes to be a little bit skeptic. Some of the guys are very cautious. They don't want to go because some messy up.
You can
But
easily
the
be trapped.
yes.
Yes.
All
That
right.
one is another factor.
Okay. So now you have the final say on this, and then we will end our topic time for tonight.
Okay, and I would also say that I would say yes again because it helps both of you to learn new things, to experience new environments, experience new things in life. So say when you are in Ghana, you're always doing the same thing.
Mm,
Okay, meaning said, and if I'm a juma, maybe I'm a better weekend, maybe, may say. But then when you travel outside with your spouse, she gets to feel, she gets to have a new experience, but she's exposed to a lot of things, which kind of enrich, and then also create lasting memories. Oh, okay. Idea we me organ and can say, but me bahano, they will say, your park. They say abrochi, they have a park. When you feel stressed, relax. Say you walk through the park, you release stress and all that. But Ghana hano,
it's your first now.
oh yeah, this year the end shut down. You be that time also shut down. You although abrochi they don't have time, but then they make time for certain things.
Yeah,
But
you can also make time here.
we make time here, but the experience and the exposure that you have there is different from what you
It's
have here.
because the weather is cold. Okay, according to Nana, you can
Uh-huh.
go to Jubilee
So,
Park
if-
because it's also a park.
If you can visit a park, I just say be a Christmas or your program. Just a
So-
mall or organize it BB before you can even take the kids to
Yeah,
the park.
You can go to the mall. The
Uh-huh.
Jubilee Park
And
too
okay.
is there.
And look, every Easter and I say Christmas, almost every time you get that experience.
I understand all that the three of you have said. I think that eventually these things, it's individuals and their own perceptions and their own characters that they have been hindering all this while, that at this point they choose to exhibit, that brings about this. Because you see, the person who wants you to be in his life at a time where he knows that perhaps he's been alone there for all this while, and to say that, okay, now I can afford to bring my spouse out of here in Ghana to be with me, and you go there and what you give him in return, it's disrespect, disappointment. You put his life into jeopardy, essentially, and make it entirely difficult for him to live, to fulfill the hope and aspirations that he had for your union. I feel for such guys a lot. It's not an easy thing for a man to go through that.
Sometimes too,
You have 30
I
seconds.
think, oh yeah, don't worry. I think how we're brought up and also count. If the person, the home the person is coming from, no, if the training the person received is that strict, on one can send baby of but I think say that person wouldn't do that. But we all no more, or no one or sis, no one or born a brassa. But if you are coming from a home that like you are well cultured, you are trained, don't do this to your husband. You watch your mom, how your mother respected your father, like or can be oh Mura. Oh no. No, there are some people who like that. So what if me mama so anya me papa sa? So that those people today. Me mama di me papa ni, me di me kunu ni. Come watch me.
It's really painful.
But
it's
no,
really painful.
This topic that we're talking about, it's not a small issue there.
It's painful. Well, our time is fast spent. We have Nana's dilemma coming up. Let me take this opportunity to thank Nana, to thank Miss Philo. Thank you now for joining us finally. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of you or be hearing more of you soon as well. All right. And listeners, that will be it for topic time for tonight. Like I said, coming up shortly.